the Triton Showers National Rally Championship. Having served as location for parts of the Oscar-winning movie Braveheart, the historic town of Trim, County Meath provides an epic setting for some blockbuster action as the Triton Championship gears up for round 5 of the series, the Smart Part ALMC Stages Rally.
We're here in the picturesque town of Trim on the beautiful grounds of Trim Castle. This is the Smart Part ALMC Stages Rally, and it marks the return of this Dublin-based club back to the National Series for the first time since 1999.
The event is also a counting round of both the Loughran Signs Midland East Rally Championship and the MSA Asphalt Rally Championship, so there'll be fierce competition between the best Irish and British crews, with a special Triton Showers Nations Cup up for grabs for the winning team.
All the way from Barnsley, you must be delighted to get stuck into the Irish roads tomorrow.
We're really looking forward to it, yeah. We came in last year for the first time and we had a great run last year. We finished 10th overall. We thought it was a fantastic result for a Group N car. It's a stronger field this year, but we're still looking forward to it. Ricky's gone really well today and can't wait to get out there tomorrow.
We won the rally back 6 years ago in 2010 and we've been second 3 times, I think. Had a terrible day last year when we crashed on the first stage, so hopefully this year we'll go a bit better.
Ashley, an absolutely class car. Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, it's a new Darien T90 GTR Plus, so we've got a Millington 2.5 in it. It's got Greiger on it, so we've got sort of more suspension travel than the old cars, so we're hoping to go well, really, so we'll see how it is.
The big hitters in the Triton series were all present, and tension was building in Parc Fermé at the Castle Arch Hotel.
There's a big entry here today, so if we can finish where we start, we'd be more than happy, to be honest.
Declan, this event, it's absolutely crucial that you score points here today to keep your championship alive.
It is. This is D-Day today, so we need to get a good result today to try and keep it alive. Hopefully so, you know, we're due a finish, so fingers crossed that we'll get around it.
It's gone very well so far this year. We've picked up a couple of maximum scores. We haven't been the fastest guys out there yet, but we've picked up some great scores and we're delighted to be leading the championship at this early stage.
So as the cars leave Rally HQ in Trim, let's take a look at what's in store for the 84 competing crews. The championship format of 3 loops of 3 stages begins with the Lion's Den stage west of Trim. Stage 2, Rathcore, runs from Longwood to Rathmoylan, with Stage 3, Galtrum, finishing back at Trim for servicing. Not quite the quickest out of the blocks, Declan and Brian Boyle were just half a second slower than Pat Rehearson and Damien Connolly on the opener. Quickest by 4 seconds on Stage 2 and 10 seconds on Stage 3 saw the Donegal cousins move into the lead as they got into the groove in their Ford Fiesta WRC.
5 right, 80, the blind, 3 left, cut and carry through the dip, and then a 2 left and a 1 right, braking for 5 out of the house. Braking for 5 in the house, cut. 1 right over crest, absolute 40. 3 left, kink here, 3 right at the gate. 170, and a 3 left here, overgrown. Stop for 60 into the square right. That's it, well done.
Still getting to grips with the newly acquired Subaru S12B WRC, Herson and Connolly were relatively happy with the performance on the opening loop, but felt there was still a lot to come from the car. After After a frustrating stall at the start of Stage 1, championship leaders Roy White and James O'Brien were second quickest on the following two stages, to lie just 0.8 of a second off Herson and Conley. Niall Maguire and Enda Sherry were trying out new compound tyres on their Subaru S12B, and they were fourth overall after the opening loop.
Flat left out of it. 240. Bad bumperage. The arrows here. 100 down. 4 left, 80.
Just 5 seconds further back in fifth were Desi Henry and Liam Moynihan. They clipped a bail on the opener, which left quite a scar on their Skoda Fabia R5. Quickest of the overseas drivers was Welshman Steve Wood. He and Irish navigator Keith Moriarty were 6th overall in the Subaru S10 WRC. Sadly, Stephen McCann and Damien Fleming crashed their Class 15 Impreza out on the opening stage. On just his second outing in his fabulous new Darien T90 GTR, Englishman Ashley Field was 7th overall and leading the two-wheel drive section with navigator Janice Moore. The only ever overseas winner of the National Championship, Mel Evans, was 8th overall after a conservative tyre choice for the opening loop. Another Welshman to get his tyres wrong for the morning loop was Hugh Hunter, who was 13 seconds further back in 9th in his ex-Petter Solberg Subaru WRC. Just 1/10 of a second behind in another former Solberg Impreza was Manchester's Steve Simpson. Quickest of the Triton Showers two-wheel drive contenders was the escort of Chris Armstrong and Chris Melly, who held 11th overall after the opening loop. Just a handful of seconds further back in 12th were Frank Kelly and Paul Toomey in Baby Blue. Jack Newman was putting it up to the more powerful 2.5 litre Class 14 machines in his 2 litre Class 13 Escort. The local man was 4th in the two-wheel drive standings before retiring with clutch issues at service. Fellow local Trevor Mulligan was 4th in class and 14th overall, with Corkman Sean Haid calling the notes in the 2.5 litre Escort.
Stop, bad jump, 150. Remember this, stop, bad jump, 150. Yep, 3 left plus, 100. Care, come out, care, 2 left and 2 right over crest.
Trevor, it's great to be out there on your home event.
It is if you're going hard enough.
Are you off the pace?
Slightly, yeah. Again, a bit slow to start, but we made a few changes, so hopefully we'll be able to claw a bit back now on the next run.
In Group N, former champion Shane Maguire took an early lead with Mac Kearns navigating in the Mitsubishi Evo 9.
Into 2 right over junction, 60 to a flat 1 left, continues and tightens 2 left over crest, into a flat 1 right through the dip and a 3 left in, opens, 3 left in up here, opens, mid on crest, into a 3 right, tightens fast 4 right over crest.
Defending Group N champions Aidan Ray and Kieran McGrath were 9 seconds off the class lead, but still setting the stages alight in their Evo 10. Third in Group N after the opening loop were Dubliners Neil and Jared Tohill in the Evo 9.
And now, after this crest, we're slowing for turn square right, second. Crest slowing, turn square right, second. And 100. 2 right is absolute 200.
So after 3 stages, that's how the leaderboard looks at the Smart Part ALMC Stages Rally.
There's been many a battle fought here in Trim, but what a battle we're seeing for round 5 of the Triton Showers National Rally Championship, with a competitive entry from both home and abroad. Join us for more action after the break.
The Triton Showers National Rally Championship. Welcome back to Trim, County Meath for part 2 of the Smart Part ALMC Stages Rally. After an exciting morning that saw Declan Boyle shoot into an early lead, the crews headed back out to tackle the loop of 3 stages once again. The pleasant weather brought the crowds out to watch as Boyle extended his lead by another 6 seconds.
And then a 1 left absolute, 1 right cut, 350 over crest, up the middle. At the end, 1 left over crest, 200 in the chicane. 1 left here over crest, 200 in the chicane, right end down, 1 more, see it? Right end down.
Roy White set fastest time on stage 5 to climb from 3rd into 2nd overall. Swapping places with White was Pater Herson, who was 9 seconds adrift after 6 stages. Sadly, it was rally over for Hugh Hunter, who hit a tree on stage 4 and retired. Thankfully, the crew were okay. As we can see, their Subaru stranded from the in-car of junior crew Andrew and Tara Duggan. In the 2-wheel drive battle, Ashley Field was still leading in his new Darien T90 GTR, but the Englishman was coming under pressure from the escort of Chris Armstrong. The Cavan man was 12 seconds behind after stage 6.
Ashley, huge excitement from the spectators seeing the Darien out there. But can you talk me through the difference between rallying in Ireland and rallying over in the UK? What are the stages like?
Yeah, I think the stages, they're a lot bumpier, they're narrower here. And you've obviously got like little bits of road with grass down the middle, you know, but they're still so fast, you know, and there isn't that sort of stuff at home. There's a little bit on the Isle of Man, but it's not quite. You've got unique roads over here and it's great to be on them.
Elsewhere in the service area, things weren't so rosy for championship sponsor Kevin Barrett.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic stages. Definitely a lot of driving in them, very fast, but we just lost all boost halfway through that last one, so we're in a bit of bother here, so see if we can find what's wrong.
Frank Kelly almost went out of the rally after a big scare on stage 4. Somewhat chastened by the experience, he slipped into 4th in the 2-wheel drive battle. Up to 3rd in the 2-wheel drive standings and 11th overall was local driver Trevor Mulligan. In Group N, Shane Maguire still led the class, but not by much.
Shane, talk me through how you're getting on so far.
Yeah, I'd say it's going to be another tough 3 stages. There's not much between us and Aidan Ray now. I think it's down to 5 seconds, so hopefully we can hold it now.
The battle's on, hey, so it is. We got caught out a wee bit in the first loop this morning and lost a bit of time to Shane, but we've down now to he's only 4 seconds in front, so we'll push hard now in these last 3 and try and maybe get him, but it's good, it's enjoyable.
With battles raging across all of the classes, the fans were certainly enjoying the action, and in the junior class, Michael Boyle and Dermot McCafferty maintained their points lead with 3rd in class in trim. Siblings Andrew and Tara Duggan from Killarney took the runner-up spot in their Mark II Escort.
Jump over bridge okay, 250 over bumps okay. Flat 6 left over crest, 200. Flat 6 right over crest, 150 down the middle to right entry chicane, 4 bales. Then 60, slow, crest, jump okay and turn square right 100. 5 right 200.
Gary McNamee was delighted to win the junior class on his home event, but there was a heart-stopping moment midway through the final stage.
2 left, past junction 60, 1 left, stay left over crest 250. 1 left, stay left over crest 250, big chicane, right entry 4 bales. Well held. And 60 over finish. Oh my God.
Yeah, delighted to win here today. Great stages and great rally, and it stayed dry for the whole day, so it's a good result for the team.
It was a close battle in the historic class where John Reid and Enda Shields finished 3rd in their Ford Escort. Malcolm Pedlow and John Henderson took the runner-up spot in their BMW. Taking the historic win in the Escort Mark I were Louth crew Philip and Lynn McKibben.
Yeah, We're delighted. First time in a long time we've done a national rally, and to come to our closest home rally and win, we're absolutely delighted.
Rory McCaffrey and Seamus McTighe took their third win in a row in Class 1. Second in Class 2 secured maximum points and the national Class 2 title for Jenna McCann and John McCabe.
And a 2 left past the wall, 170, go on. And 1 right over crest. Right, 171 right over crest and 100. And a 2 left past the junction, here now. 60 and a care, 1 left over crest jump, 1 left over crest jump, 80 and a 1 right. 1 right, hold on to what? 130.
Unregistered crew Stephen McCabe and Aileen Kelly won Class 2 in another Ford Fiesta. Tanya Fortune and Damien Lawler claimed maximum points in Class 3 with second place in their Honda Civic Type R. Taking the Class 3 win on the day was unregistered crew Graham Colfer and Brian Ward in the Peugeot 206. Paul Barrett wasn't happy with the suspension settings for many bumps and jumps throughout the stages, but managed a 4th place finish in Class 4.
Jump and dip, 60. Into caution, big jump, 150. Oh, you jump 60.
Third in class was English crew David and Matthew White. Shane Maguire and Mac Kearns finished second in Class 4 and 20th overall in the Mitsubishi Evo 9. But taking the class win and 17th overall in the Evo 10 were defending Group N champions Aidan Ray and Kieran McGrath. The Tyrone crew also won the Triton Showers Drive of the Day award.
We had a good day now, enjoyable, and get maximum points for the championship. That was the main thing.
In Class 5, Brendan Comiskey and Ronan O'Kane continued to adjust to their Fiesta R5, finishing 3rd in class and 16th overall. Alan Ring and Adrian Deasy scored their first points of the season with 2nd in Class 5 and 12th overall.
Right 3 long, push, nips at the lane, 60. To left 2 long and flat jump okay. And right 1 minus 40, left 3. Crest, right 3, late, long, 60.
Desi Henry and Liam Moynihan's first return to tarmac since the Circuit of Ireland proved a successful one as they won Class 5 and finished 5th overall in the Skoda Fabia R5. In Class 7, Kevin Barrett had a better run through the afternoon stages to finish 5th in class and 18th overall.
100. Stay right for 1 left, 80, 1 right, 60, 2 left in, opens, 1 left, and 150 up the middle. 1 right, okay, over crest, okay, 100, 2 left in, 100.
Manchester's Steve Simpson took 4th in class and 8th overall, with former champion navigator Patrick Walsh calling the notes. Walsh's championship-winning partner, Melvin Evans, went one better to take 3rd in class and 7th overall, with Mark Glennerster navigating. Steve Wood was best-placed British driver, taking 2nd in class and 6th overall, with Irish navigator Keith Moriarty. The aggregate score across the British and Irish teams meant that Ireland won the inaugural Triton Showers Nations Cup by 9 points to 7, with Niall Maguire and Enda Sherry taking 1st in Class 7 and 4th overall.
Middle of a flat crest, 400 down.
With the minis of Lloyd Hutchinson and Ray Cunningham both succumbing to the Meath stages, local crew Anthony Masterson and Tom Clinton won Class 9 in their Mark II Escort. Brendan Furlong and Magella Wickham took their 3rd Class 10 win of the year in their Peugeot 205. Welsh crew Matthew Roberts and Lion Williams won Class 11F in their Citroen Saxo. In Class 11R, Jason Toohill and Ben Taggart took 2nd place and enjoyed the drive in their Escort Mark 1.
300 over bumps. Back off over big jump. Back off over big jump now. You give it a big lash. No, don't buy your... Oh, you mad. 2 left. 60. 5 left. And fast 5 right. 1 100.
Seamus Conley and Gary McCrudden took their 4th Class 11R win of the season in their Toyota Corolla. After an 8-year layoff from the sport, Midlands East Rally Championship sponsor Dominic Loughran was back in the hot seat and finished 4th in Class 12 with navigator Lee Arnott. Cavan crew Kevin Cole and Matthew Kerwin took 3rd in Class 12. Derry crew Eamon McGuigan and Michael Moran kept themselves in contention for the Class 12 national title with the runner-up spot in Meath. But moving into the overall points lead with the Class 12 win were Alan Atchison and Thomas Wedlock. In Class 13, points leader Sean Liston was forced to run under Rally 2 rules after some early mechanical trouble in the BMW. But a great comeback throughout the rest of the day saw he and wife Katrina set some fastest times to secure 3rd in class and maintain their overall lead of the category. UK crew Richard and Pat Egger finished 2nd in class in their Vauxhall Nova. Alistair Fingleton won Class 13 and finished 24th overall, with wife Debbie calling the notes in the Mark II Escort.
And one right, 250. One right, 250. Crest at the fence, 60. One left over crest, 200. Chicane, right entry.
In Class 14, Damien Toner and Denver Rafferty took 5th place and finished 14th overall. Frank Kelly and Paul Toomey finished 4th in Class 14 and 13th overall. Trevor Mulligan had a great drive on his home stages to finish 3rd in class and 11th overall with navigator Sean Haid. 10th overall were Ashley Field and Janice Moore. The English crew went into the final loop with a 12-second lead over Irishmen Chris Armstrong and Chris Melly in the battle for two-wheel drive honours, but a fantastic effort by the local crew saw them overtake the Darien to win the class, finishing 5 seconds ahead in 9th overall.
Serious pace out there today. It's good to be back in the Triton. We missed a couple of rounds there, but it's good to get the win.
In Class 15, Patrick O'Connor and Kieran Reid held on to take the win in their Toyota Celica. In Class 20A, Simon Chapman and Neil Coleman took the honours and finished 19th overall in their Proton Satria. Class 20B honours went to fellow English crew Damien Cole and Paul Morris, who finished 15th overall in their Ford Fiesta. To the overall podium finishers now, and taking 3rd place were Patter Herson and Damien Conley, who keep their title hopes alive with this result. Roy White and James O'Brien maintained their championship lead with 2nd overall, plus 2 bonus points for taking 2nd on the power stage. But taking a dominant win were Declan and Brian Boyle, who also took 3 bonus points for winning the power stage.
Over the moon to get a finish. It's gone on a long time now, and a lot of ups and downs, but great to get across the line and get a one.
Roy, you were chasing Declan all day. It didn't go your way, but a great competition.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, Declan, he was out, gone, and he just kept getting further and further away. He was definitely the class of the field today, but we're delighted to come home 2nd. Good haul of points in the bag, so it's great for the championship.
Hell of a pace, so we're quite happy to finish 3rd. We take where we were in the last event now with improvements to the car and everything. Yeah, really happy with that, to be honest.
So there's confirmation of the results of an epic Smart Part ALMC Stages Rally. And after 5 rounds, it's Roy White who still reigns supreme in the quest for the national crown.
Well, Declan Boyle is back to his winning ways after a confident and consistent drive brought him home here to take the title for round 5 of the Triton Showers National Rally Championship. Join us next time when we head to Tipperary for the Stone Throwers. We'll see you then.